The Eminent Service Award recognizes individuals who have made outstanding contributions to the life of the university above and beyond excellence in carrying out their employment or volunteer responsibilities. It is presented on behalf of the Board of Governors, acting on the recommendations of the Senate. Mr. Chancellor, I now call upon Professor Al Slavin, who will introduce Mr. John Bruckelaar.
Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege today to present to you the candidate to receive the Eminent Service Award at this convocation. I've had the great pleasure of working with John Bruckelaar for all of his 35 years from 1975 in the Department of Physics and Astronomy. In 1983, John received his MSc in Physics from Trent and was promoted to Senior Demonstrator 2 years later. In this position, John's primary jobs were to ensure that the students received the best laboratory training possible for their futures as professional physicists and to lead problems tutorials for first-year physics students. It did not take students long to realize that John's slightly gruff exterior was really a decoy that masked a heart of gold and a soul of infinite patience. John was demanding, but he was fair and generous with his time. Soon, students were lined up at his office door for any issue for which they needed assistance, course-related or otherwise. John always played a major role in making our students feel welcome at Trent, including coordinating the biannual barbecues for physics students, staff, and faculty. In recognition of this exemplary service, in 2000, the department established the annual John Bruckelaar Prize for Laboratory Proficiency for a physics undergraduate, and then John was awarded Trent's Distinguished Teaching Award for Excellence in Teaching Assistance for 2006-2007. In the words of one of the students who nominated John for the Eminent Service Award, "Thank you all these years for being the complete professional as our senior physics demonstrator, mark advisor, counselor, and friend. Thank you for your thoroughness, fairness of judgment, and patience. Thank you for your deep understanding and sensitivity to our Trent culture and ways." Another student praises John for helping us find our own paths. There are, of course, actually several Johns, which is how he managed to accomplish so much. John was a consummate instructor to the students. John was the absolutely reliable co-worker to faculty and staff. John was the practical joker with graduate students, and John was the friend to all who knew him. But John has always accomplished much more than an outstanding performance of his official duties. Since 1975, John has volunteered at the Peterborough Regional Science Fair, which draws some 250 area high school and public school students every year, and he was its treasurer for 13 years. He has also been a major force in his church, and his Christian ethics clearly have helped mold the caring personality that has had such an impact on those with whom he comes into contact. When I told him that I was giving the citation today, John, being John, immediately asked, "But how do I get to say my thank you for all that Trent has given me?" Therefore, I leave the last words to John, who says, "The tasks and contributions that gain this award are not performed in isolation. I thank the many excellent co-workers in the Department of Physics and Astronomy that have helped me over the past 35 years. They include the electronic technicians, tool and die makers, professors, administrative assistants, fellow lab demonstrators, and graduate students that have worked with me. Thank you for your advice and direction. Also, a big thank you to the students for allowing me to be your teacher. Interacting with you made the job very enjoyable." Mr. Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present to you John Bruckelaar for the Eminent Service Award.